German rearmament. Germany was eventually allowed to join the League of Nations in 1926. One of the key aims of the League was de-armament. It was one of Wilson's 14 points, and by 1932 it had achieved very little. There was then a disarmament conference. As a member of the League, Germany was allowed to go to that conference. At that conference, it was very clear to Germany that France would never disarm. She was paranoid about another attack from Germany. So in 1933, Hitler just takes Germany out of the conference and actually out of the League altogether. His argument was that if the countries around them were not disarming, why should they? He insisted they wanted peace, but were only going to disarm if countries such as the French did so. In fact, what France had done is taken their conscription date from 12 months to 18 months, which meant, as far as Hitler was concerned, there was more French soldiers that potentially could attack him. The strange thing is, this was so blatantly against the Treaty of Versailles that Britain and France could have acted. They were worried about Hitler with the Strasse front with Italy, France and Britain, but there was no real anger, resentment about what Germany are doing. Russia was now in the League of Nations, worried about Germany, but loads of people back in the UK felt the Treaty of Versailles was just unfair and they should be allowed to have more soldiers than they were allowed previously. France is the key, however. They are starting to get really paranoid that they are convinced, correctly, another German attack is on its way. They realised they couldn't act alone. They couldn't really invade Germany, although Germany is relatively weak. They'd had the Ruhr with the coalfields to take some of the power and the strength and the money away from Germany, but even so, France was not really strong enough or in any position to attack Germany. This weakness on behalf of France and Britain, Hitler took advantage of, and bit by bit he now takes steps by step to take all of the Treaty of Versailles away and strengthen Germany's position.